Hi guys, I'm Steven.
I'm Autumn, and we are Mars Paranormal. Come along with us
As we explore
cemeteries,
haunted locations,
family blogs.
so come join us on our exciting adventures.
Thank you for watching.
Hey guys, out here at Robertson Chapel United Methodist Church, gonna do a walkthrough video and show you some of these old graves here. This is a beautiful church, and I'll show you some of that too. This is the chapel here. It's a stone chapel. It's beautiful here. One of the most interesting things I've seen about it yet is this. The original bell that was with this church is still here, still operational. They just put a new cord on it. Has the beautiful stained glass windows. Has the rock and concrete entry. And I have no idea when this church was even founded. Has a, let's see, July 2001, the Robertson Chapel Fellowship Hall and Education Building was erected. But I have no idea about the church. The church itself is old. This part here is not even the add-on. I think it's on the back. This is a pretty church. And out behind it is the graveyard. And it's an old one too, so I figured we would go ahead and do a walkthrough and show you guys that. And here's the back of the church. It's almost just as beautiful as the front. Just don't have a steeple. Children's little playground area. I don't know. You know, normally these churches have a plaque on them that tells when the church was erected, but I didn't actually see that part. It's a cold day too, ooshy. Got some old trees here. I bet these were just little saplings when some of these graves were put here, and this one doesn't even have a stone, but there's, you can see it. These are newer ones here. Little bit breezy out. So this one's bordered by these old chains and galvanized pipe to separate it from all the rest of the place. This is Tommy E. Gray, Alabama private U.S. Army. He died in the 1960s. It may not be very old, which I think it is though. This part out here is just stones. Ben Wesley Long, U.S. Navy, World War II, Korea, died in 76. Hugh Long, Staff Sergeant, U.S. Army, Air Corps, World War II in 87. There we go. See, there's some from 22 right back there with the Pruitt name on it. (1911), 1896, 1897, 1912, Evelyn Barry Etherton. Her husband was Thurman Coy Etherton, S-1 U.S. Navy, World War II, died in 2008. So Jones, U.S. Army, World War II, died in 86, I think. Oh, she is cold. Marie Shankles, private U.S. Army, World War II, died in 97. $1942 on that one. 1916. 1838. Are you kidding me? No, it's 1938. I was about to say, dang, that's one of the oldest ones I've ever seen. You have your fieldstones. 1902. 1877. That's an old one there. 1877. Fieldstones. 1937. 1896. That's the one I saw a minute ago. It was from 1922. 1936. And these are just, I think these are child's graves, a lot of them, because of how close the footstone is. 1912. 1914. That was big. It snapped in two. 1915. That was a big one. Just like this one here, 1921. That's a huge one. That's almost as tall as I am. These are just field stones here. The square field stones. Most of these are made of sandstone because the mountain we live on is called Sand Mountain. So let's see if we can get a date off of this one. Not really, not unless it's on this side. Nope, these is covered in that black moss stuff. You can't see them. 1896 on that one. Here's some newer ones. I know if any of you guys decide that you want to go out and possibly clean some of these stones, first, before you do that, you should probably get permission because you don't want to just go and do something like that. This from 1914. But if you do that, you need to be using the correct supplies. There's actually a cleaner. The Sidestep Adventures channel shows it. I think it's called K2, K18. It's something like that. There's a name for it. And then you just pour it on there. And the longer it sits, the wider it gets. And it doesn't even require scrubbing. And it's not a harsh chemical. It's just something that counteracts this black moss that's on these headstones. 1865, that's an old one. So, because if you use the wrong chemical, you know, it can really damage a headstone. So, and using the brushes and that kind of stuff, unless it's a soft bristle brush, it'll damage one too. This is from 1862. 1862 as well. Some fieldstones. But yeah, if you clean, you need to get permission, like I said, number one, and then make sure you're using the correct supplies, because you can do some unreversible damage without even meaning to. So just keep all that in mind. And if you're at a cemetery and you see something knocked over, pick it up and stand it up. Help keep the cemeteries neat. This one's a soldier's grave, I believe. Can't hardly read. I believe it's a Confederate grave. You just can't hardly read it. I know a lot of cemeteries, they get I don't know, somebody mentions just they're doing the paranormal, they think. You know, the way people destroy things, or they don't necessarily think the best, but we here at Myers Paranormal try our best to help straighten things up, and if we see something knocked over, help pick it up, whatever, you know, to let them know we're not all bad. So I want to encourage you guys to do the same thing. It's a big stone here. 1837. Wow. Make sure that's what that says. No, 1937. They were 100 years old. 1906. And here's something else that I've only come to recently see. Bricks or blocks, whatever. This is not something I see a lot, but I've seen this in a few places. Or if it's just a grave holder or actually somebody's buried there. I'm not sure. Apparently, Hazel Verman Fraser was a U.S. Army Korea veteran. It's cold. A little windy. Not too bad right now, but so some old graves. 1915, 1947. Oh, wow, there's even a few back there that have pictures on them. 1906. That's a big one. It's taller than I am. I bet you that this church has probably been here at least that long. A lot of fieldstone. There's a whole bunch of fieldstones here. Fieldstone burials are neat, but you just let somebody know that there's someone here, but they don't know who it is, though. Kind of leaves you guessing. This one's from 1917. Looks like somebody may have done a genealogy thing here and find out who this was and had them a stone made to go there. That's neat to see stuff like that. 1947 burial. 60s and 70s here. They got the classic granite gravel, and then the whole thing is edged in granite too. It's just hidden under all that grass. We got some old family plots as well here. Can't really read much on that one. It's faded. This one's been here since the 30s, almost 100 years. And And this, all the way down, I believe, is the Gray family. All one plot. Even a 3-year-old child there. That's one you can't even read either. I thought you would be able to, for sure. Let's see. 1961 on this one. It says Dickerson or Dixon or something like that. Some more Johnsons. My wife's maiden name. Now the ones behind us, this row over that I'm about to start filming on, there's actually photos. I'll show some of them. Bartlett's 1916 burial. Can't see it. Now this one, this is kind of my favorite thing because there's a face to go with the picture. Verdi Harper. She passed in 1936 at the age of 37. This one here had one, but it's missing now. They died in 1921. And this one's a Sparks. Dewey Sparks died in 1931. Looks like some kids was over here shooting with a BB gun on that. (1911). 1909. 1968 and 52. Now these are all children right here. They're the Bell children. This died in 22, same day it was born. This one died in 1912, the same day it was born. This one died March 2012, but only lived just a few months. This one died in 26, the day it was born. This one died in 26, the day it was born. Which makes no sense to me. She can't have a child 2 days apart, I don't think. The same. Okay, I see. This one was 1923 to 1926. They actually lost 2 kids within just a couple of days of each other in 26. But see, how you know they're children is how small. This one's probably 3 to 4 foot, where this one here is between 6 and 8 feet. That's how you know the difference between the kids. See how long this one is compared to the small one. This was a child too. We'll get back over here to a couple of more photos. This is a current. A lot of these over in here are current burials. That one just says "Sleeping Jesus" and can't hardly read the dates. A couple of more field stones. A child from 1921. 8. Make sure. 1920 on that one. Here's another person's grave with a photo. This is Willie John Sparks, died in 1951. This one is Martha Sparks, died in 1941. Another child. 1912 barrel. We'll show the last few. Ooshy. Ooshy's cold. Shadrick. This was a Michaela Shadrick Ross, 98 to 2001. Or 98 to 2021. She was just 22, 23, something like that. Young age for nowadays. This was just a concrete slab from the 50s. And then there's one more right out here. From 2009. Alright guys, I just thought I'd come out here and show you guys another old cemetery. It's been a cold day, but not bad. I figure you guys would be interested in this. It's real beautiful and peaceful and quiet. So thank you guys for hanging out with us, and we'll stop by and film some more videos for you guys.